Welcome to Beyond Films. Today's title is Elizabeth I, the Virgin Queen's Dirty Secret. When history remembers her, it paints her in gold. The last Tudor monarch, the Virgin Queen, the radiant ruler who defeated the Spanish Armada, ruled alone and gave birth to England's golden age. Her name, Elizabeth I. But history was scented with rosewater, and behind the polished portraits, the royal pageantry, and the speeches of defiance, there was something else. Something they didn't put in the history books. Something that stank. You see, Queen Elizabeth was not quite as immaculate as the paintings would suggest. Her beauty, manufactured. Her glow, artificial. Her scent, heavily perfumed, and because it had to be. Elizabeth's famous porcelain white face came from a deadly mixture of white lead and vinegar, known as Venetian ceruse. It smoothed over her smallpox scars, but it also seeped into her skin, rotted her teeth, and caused her hair to fall out. The more she aged, the thicker the mask became. Her teeth, once described as pearly, were by the end of her life black, decayed, and painful. Foreign ambassadors often wrote in their letters she could barely speak from the pain of her own mouth. Bathing? That was not part of royal routine. Elizabeth is said to have bathed once a month at most. Water was believed to carry disease, open pores to evil humors. Instead, she powdered, perfumed, layered on more clothes. And when she needed to relieve herself, she didn't run off to a royal bathroom. There were none. Instead, she sat on a richly upholstered chair, with a chamber pot built beneath it. Her servants would discreetly clean it later. Yes, even queens need to go. Yet despite her scent, her sores, and the suffocating smell of rosewater masking rot, Elizabeth reigned with unmatched brilliance. She spoke Latin fluently, outwitted foreign kings, and refused to marry, not out of loneliness but out of power. She was courted by emperors, feared by popes, and adored by her people. Her speeches could ignite armies, and her mind was razor sharp. In 1588, she stood before her troops dressed in silver armor and thundered, "I have the body of a weak and feeble woman, but I have the heart and stomach of a king." And no one, not even her enemies, doubted it. So what do we make of her? Was she majestic or monstrous? Was she a divine queen or a decaying human beneath the paint? The truth is, she was both. That's what made her unstoppable. Elizabeth's power wasn't in how she looked, but in what she knew. That image is everything. So she masked her age, covered the scars, layered her flaws. Not just out of vanity, but as strategy. She became the myth she needed to be. Because in a world ruled by men, being just a woman wasn't safe, but becoming a legend was. Elizabeth I left no heir, but she left a legacy. One built on empire and illusion. She may have smelled like sweat and old flowers, but her mind changed the world. This is Beyond Film You, where history is raw, human, and unfiltered. Subscribe now and hear the stories they didn't want you to smell. Who should we uncover next?